Hi students, welcome to Karthik Chemistry channel. Now I am going to explain you how to calibrate the pH meter by using digital pH meter. So for any digital meters, it may be digital pH meter or digital conductivity meter or digital potentiometer, the calibration is must. So if you done the calibration in exact way, in a correct manner, then the results are accurate. Otherwise the meter shows wrong results. So now I am going to show you how to calibrate the pH meter. Okay, so it is a digital pH meter of Analab instrument. So as per the manufacturer's design, meters basing on the manufacturer, it has suitable buffer solutions. This Analab pH meter has a buffer solutions of 7 and 4. That means the manufacturer suggested calibration for 7 pH and 4 pH. That means the meter should be calibrated with 7 buffer solution and 4 buffer solution for before doing the analysis. So now I would like to show you how to do the calibration part in digital pH meter of Analab company. Okay. As you know that pH is a measure of acidity or basicity. So as per theory, pH is a negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. pH equal to minus log concentration of H plus. As the number decreases from 7 onwards, pH increases. That means acidity increases. As the number decreases from 7 onwards, acidity increases, and as the number increases from 7 onwards, basicity increases. Okay. So if it is exactly 7, neutral medium. So that is the theory. So while doing the practical with digital pH meter, so first the meter should be calibrated with 7 and 4 buffer solutions. Okay. So see here, the meter contains two parts. Result part. This result part contains calibration check, pH and MV millivolts, and then calibration part. This calibration part contains 7 pH, 4 pH, calibration error and calibration okay. Then temperature sensor, okay, for adjusting the temperature, room temperature. So and then 7 pH. Okay, in the back side of this meter, it is having a 4 pH. See here, span 4. Okay, so these two are probes for putting electrodes. One is reference electrode and another one is indicator electrode. So glass electrode. So here only glass electrode is sufficient, no need of attaching reference electrode. So let us see how the instrument is calibrated by using buffer solutions. Okay, first you put the result in calibration part. See here, it changes when you press, it changes the color. Okay, so put the result part in calibration check and then put the calibration part in first 7 pH because first 7 is calibrated, as 7 indicates neutral medium. So for that we have two buffer tablets for preparing buffer solutions. So one is pH 4 tablets. These are pH 4 tablets. When one tablet is dissolved in 100 ml of water, the solution has a pH of 4. It is a pH 7 tablet, buffer tablet. If it is dissolved in 100 ml deionized water, so the solution has a pH of exactly 7. Okay, so these two are buffer tablets, buffer solutions, buffer capsules. By using this we can prepare buffer solutions. So first we should calibrate the meter with pH 7. Okay, for that first the electrode is dipped in 7 pH. It is a pH electrode, it is a glass electrode. So observe the pH electrode, it has a sensitive membrane, glass membrane, very thin layer. So it exchanges ions from analyte solution to internal standard solution. Thus the electrode containing internal standard solution in the inside. So it is a KCl solution or HCl solution. So inside of this electrode there is a silver wire. It is connected to the external circuit. Okay, then it shows the value with reference electrode. It compares the value with reference electrode and shows the value of pH in the meter. So for that, first we have prepared two solutions, pH 7 and pH 7 solution and pH 4 solution. These two are buffer solutions. These two are buffer solutions. One is pH 7 and another one is pH 4 solution. Okay, we have taken pH 7 solution in the beaker and then we are dipping the glass electrode in pH 7. Okay, then observe the reading on meter. Here if it shows calibration okay, that means if it shows the light on calibration okay, if it shows the green light calibration okay, then the 7 calibration part is over. Okay, then wait for 2 to 3 minutes. The meter reads the value of 7. Okay, then after cleaning this electrode with distilled water, clean the electrode thoroughly with distilled water. Then put this electrode in pH 4 buffer solution. So it is the pH 4 buffer solution. The electrode is dipped in pH 4 solution and here, see here, so put the calibration button in 4 and result in pH, then it shows calibration okay, there is no error here. So if you want to change the value, if you want to adjust this reading correctly, then slightly rotate the button in the back side. So then exactly it may show 4.02. So plus or minus 1 error is there. So no need to consider it. So then wait for 2 to 3 minutes because it reads the value of 4. Okay, now the calibration part is over. Check once again. If you dip this electrode in 7, then if it shows the calibration okay, then the calibration part is over. Otherwise, put this electrode in pH 7, pH 4, pH 7, pH 4 in several times up to it shows the calibration okay. So see here, then wash the electrode and put this electrode in 7 solution again. See the reading here. So it shows 7 value, pH 7, 6.9. So plus or minus 1 error, no need to consider it. So here I have selected 7, pH 7. So see here. So if I selected 4, it shows calibration error. Otherwise, if I selected 7, it shows calibration okay. That means the calibration is good. Okay. See once again, I am dipping the electrode in pH 4. So then wash the electrode. And put this electrode in pH 4 solution and see the reading. So I am selecting pH 4. Then it shows 4.0 value. That means the calibration part is okay. Calibration part is good. Okay, if you do this process of 7.4 in several times, the meter checks the calibration part. So and then only the meter shows the exact results if you dip the electrode in analyte solution. Okay. So see students, now the calibration part is over. So after the calibration part is over, then put the calibration button in calibration okay. So here because we have completed the calibration part by dipping the electrode in pH 7 and pH 4 buffer solutions. Okay, then the meter is ready for getting analysis, for doing analysis. Now the meter is perfectly works for doing analysis of any water sample or any soil sample or any other samples. For any sample you can do the analysis and get accurate results. Okay, so put the result part in pH and then you dip the electrode in any solution. It shows the value of that particular solution pH. Okay, so now I am dipping the electrode in H2SO4 solution. Okay, dilute H2SO4 solution. See how it shows the reading. So for checking see, now I am dipping the electrode in NaOH solution, dilute NaOH solution. So see the reading. It shows 11.89 value. It is because it is a basic medium, basic solution. It shows 11.9. So again I will dip this electrode in acid solution. See here, I am dipping the electrode in dilute H2SO4 solution. So what is the reading here? It shows less than 7 value. That means it is an acidic medium. Okay, so when it is dipped in acidic medium, it shows the value of 0.88. when it is dipped in basic medium, it shows the value of basic medium, that means greater than 7 value. Then I am dipping the electrode in a water sample. So see the reading here. It shows the value of 6.9. Okay, so by doing this you can check any sample. If you want to analyze any sample, so it is the process of calibrating the instrument and doing the analysis. Okay, so thank you students, thank you for watching. Thank you.